Okay, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can set some of the basic features within your individual profiles. Now once you set these, my understanding is that you won't have to go in and reset these every turn, but we'll see how that goes. In order to set your individual profile items, and students by the way can also do this, and no, they can't view each other's profiles necessarily, or your profile. So let's go in and I'm going to select my name here, and you just select your name as well. It's in the upper right hand corner, and what's going to show you some basic information here. Here is where I can change my password if I needed to. That may be restricted because you may have to get it. It may be getting your password from the banner system because you're using the same pipeline banner info. But what I care about showing you is how you can edit your profile. So let's select this Edit Profile tab here. And what it's going to do is allow me to go in and customize some changes, and students can do the same thing themselves. So if they wanted to enter under the email address here, if they had maybe they had a Yahoo account, so that when you use your news forum, which is that forum that you have in every course, so that when you post announcements there, students automatically get a message from your course in their personal email, whether it be Yahoo or Gmail or something, accordingly, as well as it posting in the forum itself in your class. And so that's why it might be useful for them to have an address. It pushes that message out to them as well. Some other things you want to be sure, where it says when editing text, use HTML editor. That's that rich text editor I've talked about in the other tutorials for Moodle. Under the screen reader, if you were a person who has vision impaired, you were using the screen reader software, you just simply turn this to yes. City and town information, and the server's local time. Normally, if you live in California, that's not going to be a problem because that's where the server is. But if some reason your students lived in a different state, then what they can do is they can go in here and change this accordingly. And what we've done is we're going to provide a way for them to, you'll have a link to go to the World Time Zones site, and this is just one of many sites. And then they just simply go down here and view that offset, trying to figure out, so if they were in another country like let's all the countries that begin with S. So let's see what Spain is. Spain is plus 1 hour. In the summers, it's 2 hours forward. So then what they would do then is simply go down to their course, and where it says time zone, it would UTC plus 1, or if it were 2 in the summer, that's what you'd select. And then that should take care of their times. You probably will want to check that and make sure students have done that correctly. If you have students living out of state, that they're seeing the times. For example, if they were on the East Coast, you'd want to make sure that they were seeing 8 p.m. if you had it listed for 5 p.m. Just to be absolutely sure. And then the last thing, this is my preferred language, so English for US. We have a few other language packs like Spanish listed, international Spanish. This is just English, but it's more the spellings used in New Zealand or Australia or other places, etc. We will probably over time install some of the other language packs as we need to go through here. If they want to add a picture of themselves, they have to first go in and select the delete thing and delete it, and then go and browse, and you can upload a small picture. The pictures can be GIF or JPEG or PNG types of files, so students should be able to do it. Once they're finished, they just choose the update profile button here at the bottom. And so you can see it's fairly easy to be able to change their personal email address, change their picture, set their language settings or time zone. They probably won't be able to change their password here because students will go through Campus Pipeline, and the Campus Pipeline ID and password are tied in to the Moodle system.